This picture of my dog represents the current excitement around NFTs. And on that note, Candy Digital, Gary V-backed Candy Digital has announced layoffs. But hey, we are left at least with V-Friends stuffed animals for the holidays.
Oh, you better buy. This particular item, we have a limit of 5. I'm sorry. Due to the quantity. Look at her. We have a limit of 5 on this, so I suggest you absolutely dial in as fast as you can.
Oh, and also a Starstock debacle to talk about. Be right back. Hello to all my sports card collectors, investors, all of my collectibles friends. How are we doing? It is another day. It is another card video. Thank you very much for joining me here today. If you are new here, you're looking for consistent sports card and collectibles style content, then this is it. You have come to the right place. Hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of the new videos coming out. Also connect with me on IG at SportsCardDad, and I'm also on Twitter, the SportsCardDad. Big shout out to today's video sponsor, ComC.com, your home for buying, selling, and flipping all the hottest trading cards. Their consignment marketplace now home to over 30 million cards from baseball superstars like Aaron Judge to Marvel favorites like Spider-Man. ComC has something for every type of collector. Make sure to visit ComC.com today to build your collection with your favorite cards. Check them out. All right, first piece of news, as mentioned in the beginning, Candy Digital, backed by Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, it has announced that they will be doing layoffs. And look, this isn't anything kind of new in the economy today. A lot of companies are doing layoffs, but in the collectible space, this is somewhat important because this is kind of an up-and-coming collectible, the digital type collectibles that really were red hot when they first surfaced and now have cooled down extremely. And I wonder just how much of it is tied to the crypto debacles that are going on right now, whether it be Byfinance? No, that's not it. It's one of those though, FTX and Byfinance, or one of those crypto exchanges. Crypto exchanges are struggling right now, and I just wonder if NFTs kind of lumped in that group. I know there's a lot of non-believers in NFTs, and that's perfectly fine. I think that technology at some point does win the day though, so it's just a matter of time. Now, NFTs might actually be like the cassettes, and maybe we'll have CD version and DVD version of the NFT, and then eventually whatever comes after that. There will be some form of this digital collectible, I'm sure. We just don't know how it's going to evolve over time. We'll have to see. Got an email from Starstock, and I need to log in apparently, because in early December, there has been an announcement that there will now be a $5 a month charge for dormant accounts or accounts that just aren't doing anything. My account would fall into that bucket, so I need to get on there and figure out what the heck is going on. I think I might still have a couple of cards on that side. I used it maybe for a couple of transactions going back maybe a year, 15 months, 18 months ago. I never really actively used it. I know it was red hot when everybody was doing kind of the basketball prospecting stuff where it was like a guy would have a 40-point night and his cards on Starstock went from $2 to $40 or whatever, and everybody was buying, selling, flipping, and doing all of that. It seems to me that platform was really set up for kind of those short-term flips, kind of the day trading element of cards that for a period of time, and granted it was a short period of time, and hell, who knows, maybe there will be another period of time where that is popular again, and maybe that site does offer some value. But with that piece of the hobby really dying down, that quick flip, especially with base cards, base rookies, and that sort of stuff, it's just changed dramatically. I know Starstock has been trying to pivot, but there just really hasn't been a lot of news. The last time I saw, I think it was Scott at Starstock was kind of the face of that company, or the guy that was the out front guy, was on Dakota Sports Card Anonymous's channel going back maybe, 5-6 months. He did an interview with him. But it was a good interview, and it was kind of Scott trying to talk through some of the challenges. And we'll just have to see. The email did say that there's still a lot of transactions happening through their marketplace, that they're getting caught up on shipping. I just don't know if that's true or not. Being someone that does really follow a lot of hobby companies, I'm staying up to date on what's going on with newsy type stuff. Just haven't heard much from the Starstock camp. So I really have no idea what's actually going on there. But I have heard of a lot of people that are pulling cards off. They're trying to get their cards shipped back, trying to get their money off the platform, etc. And this is one of those companies that came on during 2020, during during the boom. And look, the reality is whether Starstock makes it or they don't make it, not all of these startup companies are going to make it. I think that we've come kind of desensitized to the fact of like, hey, you've got big investors, Kevin Durant and this and that and this athlete or that athlete or celebrity. I think that we've kind of become desensitized to that because all of these new companies seem to have that type of money backing it, and it still doesn't mean that they're all going to survive. It's just the way that it goes. So maybe Starstock turns this thing around. Maybe they have a grandmaster plan. I don't know enough about it because I just haven't heard from those guys, haven't seen much in the news outside of this email that is alerting me to get on the site so that I'm not paying $60 a year for a site that I'm not using. So definitely do that. If you haven't yet, go on to Starstock, figure out what's going on there. If you're either using it, not using it, pull the money off or put money on, whatever, like whatever you're doing with it, make sure you figure that out before early December 5th, 10th, something like that. This is going to kick in. All right, guys, hope that you have an amazing day ahead. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.